All right, now we're going to look at exactly how we're going to use this for media relations, which of course is still incredibly popular, especially in rural areas where everybody still reads their newspaper. And a lot of these papers are going online, so it's really great because you can catch it in Google alerts and really see how you're doing. Like we said, make your press releases easy to find and share. A little tip, when Google is searching for news releases, it really prefers if the URL is, for us it's gpcom.com/news. They want to see that key term, and that tells them, oh, this is a press room. They'll look at it other ways, but that's just really their preferred. Again, syndicate all of your press releases through your channels. Especially nowadays, press releases have gotten a little looser. They tend to be written as stories. So these are things that your customers might actually want to consume. And if they don't have to click on the link. We are actually followed, and we follow a lot of the newspapers and radio stations in our town. It's actually the main way we use Twitter. So if you're doing that, it's especially important to go ahead and just push that out, because sometimes emails get lost, or maybe you find a great way to push that story out in a week and you find a new tagline and they might look at it then. And then take advantage of wire services with share features. These are some of the biggest and best: Business Wire, PR Wire, and PR Log.
I'm really excited today about our session on social media, and what's really exciting about it is changing every second, and we know that after this is over, you'll be making changes. Keep up the good work and listen to these fantastic presentations.
So there was basically no strategized social media presence before September of 2010. There were some loose sites that were out there. There were some pretty quick staff changes that meant that people had passwords when they left and weren't responding and giving them back. So we kind of had to start fresh. Like we said, we wanted to increase the search rankings. There's a company called Great Plains Communications in a town or a state right by us, and we really wanted to make sure that they weren't dominating the page when people looked for our towns, because it was creating a lot of confusion online. And a lot of their employees were on our LinkedIn because even they couldn't tell the difference between the two companies. Yeah. We want to provide customers with additional tools to engage with us, and we wanted to increase the channels customers had for fun.
And a lot of people who fan the brands are because they want to receive promotions. So it's a great way to communicate promotions. People are looking for deals, they're looking for information. That's why they're going there. There's different things you need to know about Facebook, so you can kind of track how you're doing on there. The most important for me is insights. They collect analytics on Facebook. So if you have a Facebook fan page and you're posting, it'll pull out each post and tell you how many people got the impression, so they viewed it, and how many people clicked on it, so you know who's clicking on it, who's able to see it. They're also using Twitter. There's 150 million worldwide users of Twitter. Twitter shows up in searches, so if you go on Google right now and do a search, Twitter conversations will come up in the search using those keywords. Also, the Library of Congress